Hey guys, Brickmaster here with yet another review. And this time, it's a review of my very own custom Iron Man Mark 42 helmet. So, I did an earlier review of this same helmet that you see before you, um, back when I had the video called Brick is Back. Um, it was a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months, I don't know exactly when. But basically, back then, the helmet looked like a piece of poop. Now, after I learned how to post-process 3D prints a lot better, I have turned it into a much better looking and much more functioning Iron Man Mark 42 helmet. Now it is a lot smoother. There are absolutely no print lines whatsoever. I can't feel any print lines. It's got a nice glossy, deep finish. Uh, the helmet now has hinges so it can rest up here like that. Then it also has lights on the inside. Also has clips on the back so I can wear it. And this is a full 1-to-1 scale Iron Man Mark 42 helmet. Whoops, just one thing fell out in there. Sorry. Fully functioning, fully ability to wear, can light up, and all that stuff. There are a few things that I'm still working the kinks on. Like, I'm not too happy with the gear system yet. Not too happy with the LED light system yet. And maybe want to work on my clips a little bit. But for the most part, this is pretty much done. But my main purpose of this video is I wanted to show you the difference post-processing can have on a 3D print. Because if you go back and watch the other video where I literally just printed it, glued it together, and then painted it, and did pretty much nothing else. Well, I did a little bit of light sanding, but I didn't do too much. In comparison to what post-processing can make it look like this, now looks like it's pretty much like a movie replica kind of thing here. Here, I'll turn it so you can kind of see it, what it looks like head on a bit. It's a pretty cool helmet if you ask me, especially being able to look at this and say that I made it and I did it completely is pretty cool to me. And now that it's a lot smoother and it reflects light well like this and all that, it just looks good now. And I'm really happy with it, and I love that I can wear it, and it's something I just kind of sit on my dresser and I can look at. I am currently making the rest of the suit. I have the chest piece and the entire right arm done right now. And they're all post-processed and wearable. I'll do another video reviewing those if you guys would like. Let me know. I don't know what you guys want to see. But what I am planning to do is to show you how I post-process these parts, because there was a lot of videos that showed like one part that I used to it, like something like how to sand well or how to paint well, or how to seal something well. But I want to show you the step from the print coming off your printer to this beautiful thing sitting before you. You can turn it this way so you can see this side. And I want to show you all the intricacies. So, like, obviously, post-processing is a task in and of itself, but then you have to figure out gears, like such as the hinges, or figure out how to clip things together, or how to not get a gap in between where you printed your pieces. Like, it took me a lot of trial and error, and since the helmet was the first one I ever really tried, it took me the longest to figure out, and it was kind of hard for me. And as you saw in my last video, it didn't look so great at first, but after a long time of figuring out how to do everything and watching a lot of tutorials, I got it to work out pretty well. So I just want to say, if you're out there printing and you're kind of like, dang it, this isn't coming out the way I want it, trust me, it didn't come out the way I wanted it for a couple of months. I started this back in February, and I just finished it now in what month is it? Sheesh, I should probably know that. It's September. Yeah, September. So, think about it. That's 7 months for me to figure out how to do one stupid helmet. But after you get it down, it comes together really easily. Like, for me, after I finished this helmet, it took me less than a week to finish, like, the gauntlet and the hands and the bicep kind of thing. Because once you get a system down, you know exactly how you want it to work, and it comes out great. And like I said, I don't really see any print lines anymore. The only line that you can see is here because when I was trying to post-process it, I thought that was a gap that I had to seal, but it wasn't. Because apparently there's a black line here on the design of the helmet in the movie. And I did not realize that until after I had finished most of my post-processing. So I just got to go back and paint a little black line there for the detail. But that's one thing I just realized right now. But everything else came out great. Like, I have no more support print lines, and I literally can just run my hand across this and not feel any bumps or any divots or any print lines or any supports. It just looks great. And if you don't really feel like going back and checking out what it looked like beforehand, I'll show you the inside because inside isn't post-processed, so you can kind of compare. It's a little dark, but you might be able to see, like, here, maybe if I take off the back. 1 second, sorry. If I just pop out. Actually, you know what? I'll just show you my next tutorial if you guys would like it. I'm kind of trying to show you the inside there, but it's kind of hard. But in basic gist is, this is how the helmet looks after being post-processed and after finishing up the detailing. As you can see, it has like a lot more gloss. Like, if you can see here, kind of reflects the light really well. And like, for instance, like you can see the reflection of my finger in the helmet, or on the side. I don't know if you can see it as well. Well, the lighting's just not good for it. But anyway, it's so cool now. I feel like I have my own like Iron Man helmet. It's just amazing. So I would like to do a tutorial of how to post-process your prints, or what printers to buy, or filaments and things like that, so I can help you people out who want to actually try doing this. For those of you out there who don't feel like taking on the task of trying to build all these cool, crazy things, I am willing to make certain things. You can ask me. Some things, not as much. Like, I probably wouldn't want to make this helmet for someone else because it's a little fragile. And to be honest, I kind of need to work out the kinks a little bit on the gears. Like, for me, it's okay because obviously I'm going to tinker with it for a long time and I don't mind my own mistakes. But, like, if you're buying something, I don't want to charge someone like $200 to $300 for something that they don't think is that high a quality. So, I am willing to do something more like a bicep or a forearm, which is pretty much just print, post-process, and then size kind of thing. So that way it would be higher quality, and you wouldn't have any troubles with it maybe breaking on the trip to your house, or its fragileness or whatever. So I think I would be willing to make something like that, or completely unrelated things that you might want, but just let me know if there's something you want to print. I'll do my best to try to meet any orders you guys might have, and I am willing to try to experiment with things. If you guys would like to see a tutorial on something, just let me know. So I am trying to kind of work on this as best as I can, and I will be doing tutorials on how to post-process and things like that. But let me know if there's a tutorial you want to see, like a specific tutorial, like maybe if you're printing your own Iron Man helmet, problem you're having with the hinges, or how to make it wearable, or what paints to use and stuff like that, or what kind of ways to do things. I don't know what you might be doing, or maybe you need a more specific part of the post-processing to be tutorialed. Just let me know, guys. What I will say, one of the most important factors of post-processing is patience. The things go by pretty fast once you get the hang of it, but the first time through you might need to figure it out. It does take a lot of layering. Like, I think there's at least, if I count all my coats of paint, I think there's a good like 8 to 12 different coats of paint on here. If you're including primers, regular paint, and sealers, I think it's anywhere from 8 to 12. And there's a lot of other things that go into it too, and a lot of sanding and gluing and things like that. But just let me know what you guys think of this helmet. I think it made a lot of improvements on its last one, and if you haven't seen the last one, just go to my videos, click on the brick is back, and compare them to each other. For instance, my last one was missing the tips up here, it had a horrible print line on the face mask. You can see all the print lines on the entire helmet, support lines. The coloring was off and faded and fingerprinted, and it was just nothing compared to this. I also add in mirror glasses with LEDs. I'll turn that on later. And then also you can see like the reflection, like right here, you can see that reflecting off the wall. And I just think it's really awesome. I'm super excited about this. I've been having a ton of fun building it. And it's cool to just see this suit take form. So let me know what tutorials or reviews or things you'd like to see made or things you'd like to buy. Just leave me a comment. I'll do my best to fulfill your guys' wants and needs. But please like and subscribe. Leave comments. I really always appreciate comments. Even if it's just, hey, that's cool, or I don't like that. I would prefer to get a comment than just nothing at all. So please do leave a comment. And before you go, here, let me turn on the lights for you so you can see them real quick. And there we go. The lights aren't where I want them at all. I had these LEDs earlier from a older project, but let me see if I dim the lights. Maybe that'll help to kind of see. Oh, I don't know what that is down there, but okay. Might be something I need to fix, but yeah, I don't like how you can see the bulbs. I think I screwed up that little part right there, so I have to fix that. And I need to go to the hardware store and get more LEDs. But for now, they work. I think I'm going to fix the wiring as one of the last things I do on the suit, because I want to do all the wiring last. Just because I want to get all, like, the same steps done at once. And I'm working on most of the post-processing now. That's kind of the gist of what I do right now. So I want to work on that. And then, for those of you who are wondering, the LEDs with the mirrored glasses, I actually am able to see almost really well. The only thing I'm not able to see is my peripherals, obviously, because it's cut off here and here. But that's to be expected with the helmet design in general, but I don't think there's much I could really do about that. So I just wanted to give you guys this quick review before I left you guys. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all those things. And see you next time. Alright, Brickmaster out.